agricultural and environmental studies, mechanical and automotive engineering, refrigeration and air conditioning, welding and fabrication, na wigo ase ensema ya building and civil engineering, nkwegeli bale plumbing, masonry, carpentry and joinery, building technology, civil engineering, na wigo water engineering. Ase ensema ya computing and informatics, nkwegeli bale ICT operator, ICT technician, computer packages, cyber security, na wigo na network system administration. Ase ensema ya electrical and electronic engineering, nkwegeli bale electrical installation, na wigo electrical engineering. Ase ensema ya cosmetology, nkwegeli bale hairdressing, wigo mbabwate fashion design. Ase hospitality and tourism, nkwegeli bale food production yani cookery, na wigo food and beverage production.
Asa Maria Ngorogu James Barari Nyakundi, a principal ya Kitutu Masaba Technical and Vocational College, eye gotoka Alimongoni, Kitutu Masaba North Sub-County, Kitutu Masaba Constituency, Nyamira County. Abana baino bali ba college school cha class 8 gose form 4 batagiye universities. Acha teyo babere isiko ekiagera boni gase Kitutu Masaba ndobwate chikose zicheme kono cy'ububundi cyonsi. Abana ngwakana bali kibese ne serikali wetera the government scholarship nkwaye bali loan cyogo soma wetera help higher education loans board ne kibese cyo mwana nkwaye wale kiri kitokoroka out of pocket ekyo mwana gotumia ko menye school urendagera na gwakane se nyomba komenya egento kende abana nkwaye bali constituency bursaries and even county government bursaries. Echio applications chirororo naba bunge unabono mubungo Kitutu Masaba constituency bwana honorable Clive Gisairo. We are committed sana aso go support abana bagocha Kitutu Masaba egende Tanganyika tabiri mwana ndo kwense gocha Kitutu Masaba wekawe bursary in full inta abana baito January intake ngendereta abana bali bakoso school January mwakaribishwe ndogendereta na intake na application sinchigendereta
asamange nabo okubatalira ase skuri yiga kose obakirisi migwetara sinamba cyabo 0743480999 kose 0782490068.
Wero byo mwacho murigerera Getembe TV ritukiriga ri sabato nigo togenderete kukuganiria isugu kwingia gusemeyega ere emiororo na bwigo metereru ase amatuka yega kiro togenderete ko tevuna Merry Christmas kroiga asigeta sene kya wanchite ikia Getembe Television. Karibu sana asiritukiriga asikionga Chinsa Ibere chabona maragoba erinde tunyare kusanga ayaberika okorekana kroase Chinsinyo Chinse ya Kenya na kubo mono kroiga ase riroba riagusi kuruko Matildah Obaigwa na bwigo veni nyaboke nerora ko nekirega aso muno wewe manyererio karanso ike rinde tumanye asinchira ere engikirano kegema. Murigerekera utogo chake Ekeonga abamenyi na boigo abonchorera koro asichiro yerigoma eyo gotoka ime yebunge ya Kitutu Masaba county ya Nyamira nigo bono baboririe abarai koro ase county ya Nyamira kobaenekeria amagenderero wancherera konde wensi gotayo kobwa mono amagenderero ase Chinsemo echo baukwana negetasini kiga kia Getembe TV ritukoria rero nigo bono banyare kubora buna ekero ase kero nigo babiri bagotigwa magiga ase emerobero nekero watebire eyo nenchire yamo yagerire Chinsemo echo cyabire chikoirana magega ase ensemo ya magendero
nere tukeri moriuka rietire magega yensemo yaborokigwa b'Ichu University kurwa Kitutu Masaba.
Comrades power. Comrades ria.
Wesokia kubulia gukinirigwa chibese chibasari hasi county Nyamira. Bunancheremo yugukini birengo bya masomo. Asilituko lia kabererero ensemo yebamenyi nabonchurulia kurwa sichiro ya rigoma. Nigubakwanire ogosemeri kwabo bokoba bunabande kemagendero.
Meeting twakorire ande bona enaro twikera tutagete chidemand cheito gose chirige fancies cheito gochiase abarai bari ba chirengete tutaite umurai ubwate accountability and transparency mono asamangana tendering bursaries na scholarships egento gya kabere toito monto okuinitiate youth empowerment programs aba youth beita bange mbabwati chigas tutaite koranga chibasa chirichira ase serikali uwezo fund and the likes una chigo ikera barai abana aba baminto baito batabwati gasi chibakonye barosie byombe baba funded banyore bagukire self employment igento kende kya gatatu improvement in infrastructure
gukwana chinga kicho nigo baigo barorekana kogechigwa igoro yegati yechi project icho chigokorwa Kitutu Masaba batanya koegwa libaga ligosanga ibirengereri byabo hasi Chinsemo chonsi bateba okugania nkororo gukuigugwa ritangani
tetengwana mangana ya development stalled projects project implementation chichigo chiakorwa samangana yogo ikerania political marriage and political innuendos and political shenanigans chigendereta se constituency amagendralia korumanga ayago korukemera ayago koruga chuba tigakorwa rigoma regional balance erorokana se constituency abantu bari bakuri komanga batatu bari kurigoma batatu bari kwarali kemera batatu bari kwarali gachuba regional balance nero tutagete buna abasa
for a very long period of time evijana twabire tugwaka chikura lakini at the end of the day kwabe kumaega abantu bari tayete be serikali n'abantu bande bare wero network bare connected baye kujigazi cheito as a constituency bone bijana na intwe tutagete twirwane this is our time tukwirwanirira ku asogo jamo tuko unite nabo tukonyora na intu twabwire
gatatu bateba muraita yorachi gotegererwa chinga kicho bochorio banene bogocha kubwatekana ne kiama kiaye wasense mare ge siasa ne chinga kichabo chinyinge mbachigo chira ase kurigereria obokoreri bwakeroyo mo na monasi Kitutu Masaba
matiangero rosirita lia abeire so ondikweso kuburi chikura ndota dia shudini matiangya bere magaga ya yegere to support we will have to look at your track record
nkurupatere gataseni kya Getembe kurega ase county Nyamira litere nguru kwa Daniel Untiri
Mwancho murigeria gotikana anoroboti oro rwarigane no murikito Daniel Untiri murai wense omoske William Ruto nigori tukoria rero anyara gwikirana ase bunge ya Suna East ase keminano gya Junet Mohammed tournament kianyara gukurekana ase Chinsemo echo che county ya Migori chinga kicho nigo bono anyara gukwanira emeroberio na boigo niganyara gukwanira emiroberio abwate guchase abamenye be Chinsemo echo kubwa mono amagendero ayora chigwikirana kuro ase serikali enene ase county buna eyo ya Migori.
Nyinyi mnajua nilisimama pale posta. Ile kiwanja tunaongea pale posta. Si namna hiyo? Na mimi nikawaambia hii Migori hatutakuwa tunafanya mkutano yetu posta, tutatengeneza stadium. Na leo nimepitia hapa kuangalia hiyo stadium, tumetoa pesa ya serikali milioni 850 ya kujenga hiyo stadium. Na watu wa Migori, vile nimefanya nimeona hiyo stadium, kufikia mwezi wa 6 mwaka huu, hiyo stadium itakuwa tayari. Hii finals mumecheza hapa katika uwanja huu wa primary school leo. Next year, hiyo finals tutachezea kwa stadium pale. Migori hoye! Migori hoye! Nilikuwa hapa wiki 2 zilizopita na niliwaambia watu wa Migori ya kwamba siasa tumebadilisha. Siasa ni ya kuunganisha Wakenya. Siasa ni ya maendeleo. Siasa ni ya miradi. Hakuna tena siasa ya mdomo tupu. Hakuna tena siasa ya mambo ya ukora. Hakuna siasa ya udanganyifu. Hakuna siasa ya ubaguzi. Na tumesema mambo ya ukabila tunafungia nje. Migori hoye! Munasema tuendelee pamoja. Tuache siasa ya ubaguzi. Mimi nimewaambia hivi na nataka muniangalie vizuri. Nimesema ile siasa ya ubaguzi ambayo ilibagua Migori hii miaka yote, hiyo siasa tumeifungia nje. Hii Migori tutahakikisha iko katikati ya mipango ya maendeleo ya taifa letu la Kenya. Mimi niliwaambia hapa katika ziwa Victoria hapa. Pale mambo ya Paya tulikubaliana Muhuru Bay tunajenga Paya. Muhuru Bay tunajenga soko. Muhuru Bay tunajenga fish landing site. Na huyu Hassan Joho yuko hapa leo.
Chinga kiechecho nigo omurai wensi muski William Ruto anyara kwera buna ensi ya Kenya tetageti abrai batwati 20 gochase aba Kenya na nigo bono anyare kwera buna nigo rachikwenekio onyare kubwaterana nekiama kirigia ODM wika omwelio nekiratebire wanasiasa bonsi bali bakwamerera serikali nigo bwanete gwesokia na boigo goteba ase amatukali amagega batwalire birogo emirimo elibabeire bagokora gochase aba Kenya.
Best arrangement in which Raila left us. This is the best arrangement he could have done, and this is the arrangement our people should stay in and stay in squarely. And we are going to move forward. We cannot just sit in a broad-based arrangement. We are going to move forward and make sure that when it comes to 2027, our people are squarely in the government.
Nyinyi jipangeni. Sawa sawa. Simuko na party leader. Simuko na viongozi wenu. Mujipange. Sisi nitapanga wale wengine. Alafu tutakutana, tutaunda serikali pamoja. Nyinyi muko tayari ama muko tayari? Muko tayari ama muko tayari? ODM itajipanga. Zamani nilikuwa nasikia baba akisema ODM, mnasema tuko tayari. Muko tayari kweli? ODM. Muko tayari? Hebu nione wala asema tuko tayari. Muko tayari? Na mimi pia niko tayari na wale wengine. Sawa sawa? Na nyinyi msijali. Sawa sawa? Msijali. Wale tunashindana na wao mimi nawajua. Nimewauliza maswali juzi. Wameanza kuregarega kutapatapa. Nimewauliza maswali juzi nyinyi. Mambo mawili ni ya muhimu kwa hii siasa. Kwanza ukuwe na plan na sera na mpango na agenda. Ya pili ukuwe na track record. Ama namna gani? Mimi nauliza nyinyi watu wa Migori. Kwani hapa Migori mtu anachaguliwa kwa sababu wako na sura mzuri? Si anachaguliwa kwa ile kazi amefanya? Kama mtu amefanya kazi miaka 5 si analete record ya miaka 5. Kama mtu amefanya kazi miaka 20 si analete record ya miaka 20. Kama umefanya 40 years kama jamaa mwingine si alete record ya 40 years. Kama hana record atembee nyumbani mbio mbio. Ama namna gani my friends? Tunaelewana? Si kila kiongozi akuwe na rekodi yake. Yes. Huwezi kuwa umekuwa uongozini miaka 20, miaka 30, miaka 50. You cannot account for your leadership. That is what I have said. And I will insist. Na hawa watu nitawasukuma mbaya sana. Mpaka watuambie rekodi yao iko wapi. Ama namna gani? I must say this. Leadership must be accountable. Every leader must account for their time in leadership. And if you cannot account for your time, if you have no projects behind you, if you have no agenda behind you, forget about leadership in Kenya. We want to move ahead as a nation. Tumekwama siku nyingi kwa sababu ya viongozi hawana sera, hawana mpango, hawana maono, hawana agenda. I am ready to demonstrate the plan that I have for this country. Watu wasiseme kama wewe unasema mpango ya kupeleka Kenya first world haifai, wewe utuambie unataka kupeleka Kenya wapi? Ama namna gani, my friends? Wengine wanasema kwa sababu
Wacha murigire gukona korasi umuyego yoyo niko bono museneta we county ya Siaya umuske Oburu Odinga oyu nainde uri murai wikia mwakiri gya ODM anyarire gutabuna serikali yeiga ya broad based nero bone kya makiri kya ODM kiranyare ko bake kubwatisia guika omwerio nekirobona atebire abarai bari gusaba bwatani ba ODM ndiri nainde barachi gutigara isiko ya serikali nekiagira nigo kya mekyo asemya kya menge gisa kichakiwa kyanyare ko ba isiko ya serikali nengane yo yaletiro muchando kubwa muno guchase abamenyi vensi ya Kenya bali magiga yekiama kya ODM.
Best arrangement in which Raila left us. This is the best arrangement he could have done, and this is the arrangement our people should stay in and stay in squarely. And we are going to move forward. We cannot just sit in a broad-based arrangement. We are going to move forward and make sure that when it comes to 2027, our people are squarely in the government. Our people will not go back to the opposition again. And I want to tell you, my people, that there is no party in the world which is formed to be in the opposition. Our people have suffered in the opposition far too long. It is the time now we also squarely remain in the government. And we are going to fight for it. We are not going to be asking for favors. We are going to earn it. We are going to earn it by being in our party called ODM. We are going to earn it by being in our party called what? ODM. Asanteni sana. Sena mengi ya kusema kushinda hii.
Na boigo mubunge osona East Chinsa echo ase omuyego yorenge nigo bono umuske Junet Mohamed nigonere anyare gukwanera oburai bwekema gya ODM nekiratebire murai bwekema ekyo umuske Oburu Odinga nere bweka oranyare ko manya abarai ba ODM ase barachi gocha kubwa muno kubwatikana no buchori obonene bole bosyo nechinga kichecho nigubono anyare gutabuna igati ya barai bali me ODM bagendete gupinga oburai bororo nigubono bali ase bataboneti gotoka.
Wanataka kukosea heshima party leader wangu Dr. Oburu Oginga. Katika chama ile kitu ambaye Dr. Oburu atasema ndio mwisho. Hakuna kinyangarika mwingine anaweza ongea nyuma yake. Na ukiongea nyuma ya Dr. Oburu Oginga tutakanyagana na wewe mpaka utaenda pembeni. Katiba ya chama chetu iko wazi, is very clear. Wanasema the person who has the last word on any issue in ODM ni party leader. Na hakuna party leader wawili. Kuna party leader moja peke yake. Wewe kama unataka kuwa party leader, enda tengeneza chama chako. Kuna mamluki ambaye wanataka kuvamia chama chetu. Sisi tunataka kuambia hawa, nyinyi mamluki, kama mnafikiri Dr. Oburu ana watu, sisi ndio watu wake. Tutakanyagana paka mtenda pembeni. Kuna wengine wanasema ndani ya ODM. Kuna wengine wanasema ODM lazima wakuwe na presidential candidate. Katiba yetu ya ODM inasema presidential candidate ya ODM ni party leader. na ni party leader ni Dr. Oburu Oginga. Yeye ndio atatuambia kama atasimama rais ama atasimama. Sio kila mtu ambaye amelewa kwa baa fulani anasema anataka kuwa rais ya Kenya kwa chama cha ODM. Hii sio chama ya walevi. Hii sio chama ya walevi. Hii ni chama ya heshima. Kama kuna mtu anasimama president kwa ODM, ni mtu mmoja peke yake, ndio katiba ya ODM inaruhusu. Anaitwa Dr. Oburu nani? Ati sasa kila mtu anajitokeza, mimi nataka kusimama rais. Wewe unafikiri hii ni chama ni ya county council ya zamani? So kwa hiyo machache mimi nasema tuheshimu. Kuna watu wanapanga kufanya kuu katika chama chetu. We will deal with them thoroughly from January, utaona. Si mnawajua hawa?
Mwanzo murire saruboti oru nigo tukogenda umutima kumuke korinde konyara gukumanya Ekeonga Chinsa Ibere chabuno muragoba ngegenderete tubase gusika igegera ntoirane kugendera gusanga ayanda mange kubwa muno okwendego gusekero emiroberi yo kumwenia umubunge umukuru Lugari Musike Cyrus Ejirongo egenderete higo tubase gusika gendera koba 90 lakini kera tugendete gotebia Merry Christmas kuroiga Getembe TV.
Esukuru ya Kitutu Masaba Technical and Vocational College igego kwarigania ase intake ya January eyu ebwata chikosi ao bunabono Agricultural and Environment Studies, Mechanical and Automotive Engineering, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning, Welding and Fabrication na wigo ase ensema ya Building and Civil Engineering ngwegeri bale Plumbing, Masonry, Carpentry and Joinery, Building Technology, Civil Engineering na we go Water Engineering ase ensema ya Computing and Informatics ngwegeri bale ICT Operator, ICT Technician, Computer Packages, Cyber Security na we go na Network System Administration ase ensema ya Electrical and Electronic Engineering ngwegeri bale Electrical Installation na we go Electrical Engineering ase ensema ya Cosmetology ngwegeri bale Hairdressing we go mbabwate Fashion Design ase Hospitality and Tourism ngwegeri bale Food Production yani cookery na we go Food and Beverage Production.
Asa Matildah James Barari Nyakundi principal ya Kitutu Masaba Technical and Vocational College eye gotoka Alimongoni, Kitutu Masaba North Sub-County, Kitutu Masaba Constituency, Nyamira County. Abana baino bali ba college school cha class 8 gose form 4 batagiye universities acha teyo babere isiko ekiagara boniga se Kitutu Masaba ntobwate chikose zicheme kono cy'ububundi cyonsi. Abana ngwakana bali kibese ne serikali wetera the government scholarship mkwaye bali loan cyo gosoma wetera help higher education loans board ne kibese cyo mwana ngwaye wale kiri tutokoroka out of pocket ekyo mwana gotumia ko menye school golendagera na gwakane se nyomba komenya egento kende abana ngwaye bali constituency bursaries and even county government bursaries ekyo applications chirororo n'ababunge bunabono mu bungo Kitutu Masaba constituency bwana honorable Clive Gisairo we are committed sana aso go support abana bagocha Kitutu Masaba egende getangania tabiri nga mwana ndo kwense gocha Kitutu Masaba we kawe bursary in full inta abana baito January nitekinega ndereta abana bali bako school January mwakaribishwe ndogenderete na intake na application sinchigenderete
asamange nabo okubatalira ase skuru yiga kusi obakirisi ni gutrasa chilamba chabo 0743480999 kusi 0782490068.
Busana na inde umwancho murigire kero togenderete ne Ekeonga Chinsa Ibere cha uno omaragoba na ase mirudio yokumwenia omubunge omukuru Lugari omoske Cyrus Jirongo niko bono litukoria rero mubiro yo nyara gwikiwa se kanisa ya Sitam emeyo muchio Nairobi asanyara gukorerwa amasabo asinchira ya bene yamate na basani niko banyara gusangirekana ase kanisa eyo na boigo kero bono banyara kumotogia ko babuna umurai na boigo umurai ase enkayae oyorengi umurai obene nende batanyore ase amatuko alebosio ndigara chikonewa litukoria Jumanne ase Chinsa mo echio cha Lugari yogotoka mbi kaunti ya Kakamega.
Honorable Cyrus Shahalaka kwa Jirongo, a life lived to the full. Today we gather merely to mourn the passing of a man, but to celebrate a life that lived boldly, fully, without apology. We gather to honor Cyrus Shahalaka kwa Jirongo, scion of the Wiki of Kenya, a father and a kingmaker and a force of nature. Cyrus Jirongo was born on 21st March 1961 in Getembe village, Shamahoho of Tiriki in Hamisi, to the late Paul Jirongo Shahalaka and Selina Ekeonga Jirongo. He was the 11th child in a family of 13, raised in a home grounded in Christian faith, discipline, and enduring belief in hard work.
It's not easy to stand here to talk about a beloved, so I will read my tribute. Today we gather here with heavy hearts in honor of the life of Cyrus, a beloved husband, father, grandfather, brother, uncle, friend. Words are too small in moments like this.
The breakfast and lunch dates you enjoyed together and the plans you had, no one can fill your shoes, but as their parents, we'll do our best to fulfill the plans you had for them and keep your memories alive as they grow. You are and will always be our father, our rock, our provider, our strength and shield. We're also sad. May you rest well and find peace and happiness in your next life. We're proud of you and thank you for everything.
Nechinga kichecho abarai una wono omoske Eugene Wamalo omoske Madakaro omoske Moses kuria nigobono banyara kumotogia nyakosira Cyrus Jirongo koba umurai oringe guhitaba abarai bonsi kurwase Chinsa mochonsi abare imeye serikali na boyo kurwasinse mo yokwamereria serikali nekiro batebire buna nigobara chikomisia emirobiri yaye kuba muno ekiraringe umurai otaringe wanchereria nsemo inde yonsi.
I was very surprised that though he was in KANU and he was Moi's right-hand man, Jirongo still had friends across the political aisle. He would come and speak to my late brother. He would come and speak to Masinde Muliro. He was not actually limited by political boundaries. And this is how Jirongo lived his life. And that is why in this congregation you could see people across the political aisle. He did not know any borders. In fact, if he was a doctor, he would have been one of those Medicinos Sans Frontiers, doctors without borders. He did not respect the border of tribe or religion or region he cut across. And I would like us, particularly those of us who are from the Mlembe Nation who are here today, if there is one thing we can pick from Cyrus, the greatest honor we can bestow upon this man is to fight for what he fought for most, Luya unity, the unity of the Mlembe Nation. And in so doing, we must rise above our petty politics. We must remember the words of Abraham Lincoln, who said, though we are politicians, we are not enemies, we are competitors. And though passions may strain the bonds of affection, they must not break because of politics. That is how Cyrus lived his life.
The year 1992, when we were student leaders, could easily be called the Jirongo year. As student leaders, especially radical ones who are opposed to the then government of Daniel Arap Moi, we used to, gossip about each other This one is pretending to be upright, but he was seen with Jirongo. And you knew what that meant that time. John Nyongesa, kwa mchezo Makoha, you know what I mean. But our entry into politics that particular time was shaped by this man who was very much determined. Later, of course, I worked very closely with Jirongo. John Nyongesa used to consult for him, especially trying to manage the communication around his many cases. And much later, I had, unbeknown to many, a brief stint with the One Kenya Alliance with my sister mother here, and Cyrus, was very much determined on the before we took different paths and went different ways.
We've collaborated with Cyrus in many political seasons. Moses Kuria mentioned some of it in the runner-up to the 2022 elections. We were planning on collaborating moving forward. It's not going to stop. I say aluta continua. And I want to say something maybe that has not been mentioned. Cyrus had concerns about his safety. He was actually making arrangements to better secure himself. This accident came before that time. So those questions will linger. But for now, we stand with the family. We say farewell to a person who had a large heart.
Mwancho murire ukwirane asensemo ya magendero nigo museneta we county ya Siaya umuske Oburu Odinga bono anyara gusingirira na buye kumwakira umurai wense umuske William Ruto buya asoko gendera koira magendero ase orogongo rwa lo Nyanza ka ukona kuro ase county ya Migori amaragwa bayarero nigo bono anyara kwera buna ereta buche konyegeligwa ekiraro umurai na buye gumutenene gwikia kerigia ODM nekiratebire na chikone kubuna enseme yo yanyore magendera ali abwenerete Huse amagendera liagendete ko rosigwa asichinse mecho anyare wikirana asinchira iri yabenu.
Tangu rais alikuwa hapa, and rais came to a function of the Pinyiluo. When he came to the function of Pinyiluo, he did not confine himself to the Pinyiluo affairs only. He immediately started looking at development projects. And hapa Rongo alizindua project ya affordable housing. And I'm also being told he is also launching another one here in Migori, affordable housing. Tena Migori hapa anajenga stadium. Huko Homa Bay alijenga stadium. Huko kwetu Siaya amejenga stadium. Na hata market anajenga hata port. Kwa hivyo rais, wewe ukikuja hapa, you come here with an agenda of development apart from the main function which you come to do. Today you came for the function of sports, but you also mixed it with inspecting a development project of the stadium. We went with you and walked throughout the stadium. The Migori people, I'm appearing here before you as the party leader of ODM. Party of ODM has been led and built effectively by my brother Raila Amolo Odinga. I want to tell you, the people of Migori, that Raila was not just a brother to me. He was my confidant, he was my friend, and we lived together, played together as twins, and we lived together for 80 years. Now he has left me. He has left me, and I found myself carrying the yoke of the party leader of ODM. And I'm not afraid to tell you that I'm not going to be shaken. I'm going to sit on that seat of party leader of ODM squarely, and anybody who thinks that Oburu Odinga is about to die that Oburu Odinga is going soon is seriously mistaken.
Mwancho murigiria sorobotiro no tugukorera Ekeonga Chinsa Ibere chabo no morago bekiro chabo tukiriti tagika 30 igoro ye Chinsa Ibere mbia mono sana kendera kubwatia miroberi Getembe TV chinga kichonsi nekira tukendera tukogotebia kendera gutwara mega emia Yesu gugu Merry Christmas na nditumirane Ekeonga Chinsa inyenkro kwa Matildah Obaigwa veni nyaboke kura sebi manyirio na boigonere Mike Wills okoretera amayogi ne chivicha sinchira ya vene.
Esukuru ya Kitutu Masaba Technical and Vocational College igego kwarigania ase intake ya January eyu ebwata chikosi ao bunabono Agricultural and Environment Studies, Mechanical and Automotive Engineering, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning, Welding and Fabrication na wigo ase ensema ya Building and Civil Engineering nkwegeri bale Plumbing, Masonry, Carpentry and Joinery, Building Technology, Civil Engineering na we go Water Engineering ase ensema ya Computing and Informatics nkwegeri bale ICT Operator, ICT Technician, Computer Packages, Cyber Security na we go na Network System Administration ase ensema ya Electrical and Electronic Engineering nkwegeri bale Electrical Installation na we go Electrical Engineering ase ensema ya Cosmetology nkwegeri bale Hairdressing we go mbabwate Fashion Design ase Hospitality and Tourism nkwegeri bale Food Production yani cookery na wigo Food and Beverage Production.
Asa Marieta Ngorogu James Barari Nyakundi principal ya Kitutu Masaba Technical and Vocational College eye kutoka Alimongoni, Kitutu Masaba North Sub-County, Kitutu Masaba Constituency, Nyamira County. Abana baino bali ba college school cha class 8 gose form 4 batagiye universities acha teyo babere isiko ekiagara boniga ase Kitutu Masaba ntobwate chikose zicheme kono cy'ububundi cyonsi abana ngwakana bali kibese ne serikali wetera the government scholarship mkwego bali chiloni cyogosoma wetera help higher education loans board ne kibese cy'umwana nkwaye wale kiri tutokoroka out of pocket ecy'umwana gotumia kumenye school ubulendagera na gwakane se nyomba komenya egento kende abana nkwego bali chi constituency bursaries and even county government bursaries ekyo applications chirororo n'ababunge bunabono mu bungo Kitutu Masaba constituency bwana honorable Clive Gisairo we are committed sana aso support abana bagocha Kitutu Masaba egende getangania atabiri mwana ndo kwense gocha Kitutu Masaba wekagwe bursary in full inta abana baito January nitekinegendereta abana bali bakoze school January mwakaribishwe togenderete na intake na application sinchigenderete
asamange nabo okubatalira ase school yiga kose obakirisi migwetras chilamba chabo 0743480999 kose 0782490068. Enyagitari ya Nuga Best nenyagitari ya chirengu maso gusega sigire mechando aoya maroire ayo agendera ko bagagucanda mwanya banto nigo babwate emashini yekerero iyo ekorongeya egetekyo